Hi everyone, I'm here at Muro in Peckham with Dani and Nathan. We're going to do some climbing and have a bit of a chat and do a pull-up challenge. Yeah. Thanks very much for having me down at Muro and having a little chat with me about this gym that you guys have created. Maybe just to start things off, we can have a bit of an introduction into you guys, how you got into climbing, how you met each other.
I'm Nathan. I'm the general manager here at Muro. I started climbing in my mid to late 20s, and I've always grown up in London, and I didn't really have any exposure to climbing before that. Then I started watching climbing on YouTube and Instagram, and my partner was watching me watch it on the sofa, and she was like, "Why are you watching that?" She was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "It looks cool." And then she's like, "Why didn't you go and try it then?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know anyone who climbs." And very sweetly, she organised a day because she had some friends who climbed at the Biscuit Factory, which was one of the arch centres at the time, and we went, and I loved it. She didn't love it, but that's fine. But I got really involved in that, and then I climbed there for probably a year. Went to Font for the first time with some people who worked there and some friends, and I injured myself there. I went to the NHS, and then they misdiagnosed it. I ended up not climbing for a year. It was really bad. It became quite chronic, and then I happened to stumble upon Chris Costa, big up Chris, and we just started a long road to recovery basically, and then I started climbing again slowly. And then when I did that, Biscuit Factory closed, so I kind of felt sort of homeless in terms of community spirit and things, and the sort of proliferation of big gyms had started happening, and I went and tried some of them, and I didn't really feel like I fitted in there. And then I ended up going to Block Fit, got really involved in that, and I ended up working there. Met Dani around the same time, and that was sort of where I cut my teeth in the industry.
I'm Dani. I've been climbing for about 24 years. Like a lot of people, I kind of tried a bunch of sports that were sort of socially forced on me, which I kind of never really liked, and I just kind of jumped from one thing to the other. I had a friend who climbed and just kind of took me to a gym in Bogota, where I grew up, which was, I say a gym, it was a basement. It was come to my basement, basically. It was a basement full of holes, and that's kind of a little bit the inspiration behind what we've done here. From all of the gyms I've been to, is kind of the one where I felt more at home. It forces you to engage with the community, and there's kind of no space to be on your own. Adam, good 6B?
Good 6B. Chicago Blues?
You're the little dog under the big blue Supra. Yeah. Then you have the two little dogs under the green one.
Yeah, the ones on the
Then the blue one just above the blue smile.
Yeah.
Same little dog, and finishes at the top of the wall.
At the top of the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes!
Wait, where am I going?
The two right under the big green.
Oh!
Nice.
Got lost.
Uh,
Let me try it again. Muro opened in January of this year, coming up to like the 1 year anniversary. Do you feel like you've kind of created the space that you wanted to when you first had the idea, and that you kind of achieved what you wanted for the place?
I think we've achieved more than we thought we would. We had this idea, but we weren't even like remotely close to what it has become. Like, the community is amazing. Like, you know, if you've been to any of our parties or the workshops, there's always like a family that keeps growing, and there's people that like feel like they've been friends for years, and like they met last month here in the spray wall. And we kind of never really or I didn't anticipate that. It is amazing how, like, I don't know, people have just like felt really comfortable with the other people in the space, and they've like created, like, bonded really quickly. And I think in that sense, I feel like incredibly fulfilled with what we've done. Obviously, there's like a million things that we want to do, and there's like people keep, you know, we have people that are incredibly creative and smart, and they just come with ideas that are like, yeah, definitely, let's do that. And that happens on a daily basis. So it's like, it'll keep growing and it'll grow forever. And that's the really nice thing of it. We don't really come from the climbing industry. I mean, Nate's been working on it for like 4 years, 5 years. But I don't. I'm an artist, and it's like I just kind of want to create more and make more things. And so I don't really have, and like I didn't have at the beginning, and I don't have it fixed view of what a gym has to be and how it should work. So it's all, yeah, it sounds cool. Let's do it. Let's try it. And if people are psyched, we get psyched, and it kind of just like a really nice cycle of psychness.
I think it's a testament to like Dani's vision and creative input that the space spatially is so inviting for people and feels like rich as an experience, and a lot of people feel like it's somewhere where they like a second home, I think. And that's really important, you know, because I think as bouldering sort of exploded in the last few years, I mean, opening a gym in London isn't easy. It's expensive, and companies had to sort of like follow a bit of a model that was commercially viable, and that means kind of replicating that. And you know, I think it's just like really important to have something a little different, because something's kind of lost in that kind of intangible thing, and bringing that creative input and creating that space where people can express themselves, and trying to create a playful atmosphere as well, with kind of like just, you know, open arms, bringing anyone who wants to come, and trying to create a space that was welcoming to everyone, not intimidating for people. Was really, really important, because that's kind of a passion for me. It's like, you know, because of my background and the way I came into climbing, for me, welcoming beginners is really, really important. As well as providing high quality climbing for people. So I like to think that's what we're doing.
This is one of Nathan's projects. I might try it later if I'm feeling good. I'm going to flash your project.
Oh, look. Yeah, come on.
Oh, wait. It's high.
Oh, that was close. I think we should try again.
I did 9 days of climbing in Albert, and then I had one rest day. You know, I should.
Can I mark it as 10? I think I can. Yeah.
There are reasons, not excuses. When people think about spray balls, they think of like really intense climbing, or like really, really strong climbers. Tell me about how you're doing the spray wall thing, but also making it beginner friendly.
When I started climbing, everything was spray walls, and we all started on spray walls as beginners. And at that time, it wasn't like every single person in the sport was a super strong climber. Spray walls used to be accessible. Spray walls used to be approachable. And they were for everyone. And it was only later that, like, because spray walls are such a good training tool, because they allow you a kind of infinite amount of combinations, and hence infinite climbing, and you can explore all the different moves, and you can explore the different holds, and you can explore so many different things. They became an incredibly good training tool, and because of that they were used by, and they're still used by, strong climbers and people who are training and athletes, and they kind of started becoming harder and harder, because that was like the only type of person climbing. It was the athlete, and so they kind of started becoming like a self-fulfilling prophecy of just like put it in the corner, make it harder, and then people started going to it and just not being able to pull on anything, and everyone just kind of started thinking spray walls were just for professionals, and it wasn't the case, you know, and that's kind of what we've tried to do, is to like bring it back to the fact that like accessibility in climbing starts with people, not with climbing.
Well, I think like in modern gyms, spray walls are usually dedicated to just super experienced climbers. You know, it's usually one steep panel in the corner of the gym. Can be quite an intimidating space for people to approach. It usually is sort of like V5 and up, and it's not designed in a way that makes it approachable for people who haven't been climbing as long as that. But here we've dedicated like half the gym space to the spray wall, and there's a juxtaposition there of the like what kind of image that creates. But actually what that has allowed us to do is, you know, have a variation in the angles we have. So we do have a steep, and we have the 40 degree, and then we have something medium steep, but we also have the 20, which is quite shallow really as far as boards go. And we've made sure we've put, you know, friendly holds, jugs, and we've spread them around. And also the design of the space, there's a lot of space to hang out. It's very hard for like one group of people to kind of dominate the spray wall arch. Little things as well, like making sure there's bean bags, and it's just like a nice space to inhabit. Hopefully the idea is that it makes it approachable for people, and we put a lot of work into that as well, like the staff members as well, and explaining how spray walls work, giving people thorough introductions to it, and kind of trying to dissipate a little bit of that intimidation there, and make people realise that, hey, this is super fun. You know, you can do it with friends, and you don't have to have been climbing long to like make up a boulder.
Oh.
Okay, look, it's 282 in this range.
282, that's good.
Yeah.
Why is this coming up?
Nothing happened. Oh, there we go. Orange County. Spring roll.
Sorry, how about the feet then?
Spring roll is one of your printouts. Yes. Oh, do my one. Do my climb. Do my climb.
What's yours?
Search for easy climbs. Hashtag easy climbs. It's one word, Nathan.
Spring dates.
Cool.
You want to show me?
No.
Like, point them out.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, I can point them. This is the one that I made during the spring party, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's called
At
spring
one
dates.
of our famous events. I'm going to brush the holes, that's how I tend to remember things. This one?
Yeah.
You can confirm I'm picking the right ones.
Well, you've taken the phone from me.
This one
Yeah.
to this one.
Yeah.
Any feet for the start?
I think we're using the feet that look like feet, like the black ones or the white ones, like not like the nice holds, like the feet holds. You know what I mean?
The feet holds.
The feet holds.
What's the first move again?
Oh my god. This one.
Yeah.
This one.
To what? To a crimp of some
To
type?
this one.
Oh, okay. I think I might have remembered it. That one. Oh god. Oh, I can get two in there.
Nice.
So that, are you sure that's it?
Yeah. No, this one, sorry.
Huh?
I'm not sure. So, whoa! You didn't have to come off. You could have.
What's the point of a laser?
I said, I corrected myself immediately, to be fair.
That was the wrong hold.
No, it's this one.
Yeah, you were pointing a different one, weren't you?
Yeah, and then I immediately corrected myself, and you didn't necessarily have to come down. You were just.
It was a good excuse to come down.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to say. Wow. Come on. Lovely. That's it. Yeah. Nice. There's no other thing.
Okay, well, we need a foot somewhere.
That's not what the app says.
Maybe we're just using black feet.
It's something Elizabeth set.
I
And
set
then she
it,
doesn't know
but
what's happening with the
didn't
feet.
put the feet into the app, and so I don't know what feet are in.
Let's try it with how it is.
Then it will be very hard and not a 6-8 plus.
Today it's campus.
Yeah,
From what I
6-8 plus
see,
campus.
It's a campus.
Off the pockets.
I think I climbed that with someone. And we like to do that like
Yeah. Maybe you can do any feet.
I'll use this one then.
So like for a 6-8 plus.
Yeah. Exactly.
Feet.
Wait, which one's next? This one.
That one. Ah! I just broke my elbow. I can't climb. There's a nice disappointment on Danny's face as well. On the red thing you used under the pocket.
Nice.
Nice.
White one. The white one.
The big white super.
Yay.
Hey!
I mean, with any feet, it
It's fine.
does feel like a 6-8 plus.
God, feet anywhere. Oh no!
Ah,
Damn.
what the fuck?
It's all going so well.
What the hell?
The disappointed smile. Completely missed it.
Absolutely atrocious.
It's a bit small hole.
Huh? It's a small hold, yeah. Zoom in on that.
I can see why you missed
See
it.
hold.
So you've also got another arch where you've got set boulders, but you've made the decision to not have any grades on the wall, which kind of goes a step further than what a lot of gyms have done recently, where they have decided not to do V-grades, but they do have like a scale to indicate difficulty. Tell me about like your decision to just have no indicator at all.
Lots of gyms use the V-scale in London, and it's kind of somewhat meaningless, I would suggest now, depending on where you go, because of the variance in what a V3 or a V5 could mean. There's such an impermanent nature to set boulders as well. They're usually just set by one setter who has, might have a completely different background from another setter, and it kind of doesn't become that helpful when you're visiting a new gym or you're going from place to place where they have what should supposedly be a consistent system that just isn't. And in set boulders you lose that grading by consensus over time and all of that different stuff. So it basically felt like that didn't feel quite right for us. Then we talked about whether we could use our own scale, but again that just felt a little bit like moving the goalposts for us, and in this space it just made sense to not put them on the wall.
Yeah.
We set with a specific progression of difficulty, and like we kind of internally grade things when we set, but we just don't release them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a secret, we don't gatekeep, people want to know, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But like really good example of this is one of our members got sucked into some boulder that they were really inspired by on a few sets ago, and sent it the day before we stripped, and he was like, "Oh Nathan, what grade do you guys actually think that is?" And we're like, "Oh, we think it's around a V7," and he was like, "I never would have tried that. If that had a V7 tag on that, I never would have." And he was trying it for 3 weeks and he sent it. And it works on the above and below. People try things that maybe they might turn their nose up because it's got a low grade for them, and it just takes a lot of that ego out of the space and creates a really playful atmosphere.
Oh, you have that black one. That could be a really nice
Don't laugh.
Oh dear. Don't miss it.
Yeah, everybody was fucking with you, so that's not really your fault.
What? That made no sense. Okay, sorry. Very intense.
Nice.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Nice.
It's so intense.
Yeah, definitely silent.
Where did the name Muro
Muro.
come from?
I'm Colombian, Italian Colombian, and Muro means wall in Spanish. It also means cellar in Japanese, which is like funny because like it's been kind of thrown around that we're a Japanese style climbing gym, which is kind of not well.
true.
It's like it's not that it's not true. It's that there's not such thing as a Japanese style. You go to B pump and it's going to be like coordination, pumpy, jumpy climbing. If you go to Volney, it's going to be the sort of most static dead point gym in the world. The thing that kind of ring a little bit of truth in that is it's not a lot of space in Japan. Spaces are small, so they have high density walls. Spray walls are very popular, and I think that's maybe where it comes from. But it means cellar in Japanese, and it was a kind of really nice ode to where the sport began, the indoor side of the sport, and it started in the cellars and basements of Sheffield, and it was just like mates trying to make the most out of the space and trying to bridge the city with the woods. And yeah, it's a little bit of like a tribute to where we come from, to where the sport comes from. It just kind of like weirdly felt like incredibly appropriate.
Hello. Oh, good. Okay, yeah. Gamba. Nice. Oh,
Under the blue one?
yes. Boom. Brap. Yeah. Oh, that's far.
Yeah.
On here?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. One last time. Sometimes I send if I take my t-shirt off.
We actually have a no t-shirt. See, I'm joking. It's a joke. Sorry, distracting. Yeah! Yes, maybe.
Yes, no,
That
maybe.
needs another go.
I don't know. No, I can't. I actually can't. I'm actually done.
You actually can.
Yeah. No. Turns out I need more than 1 day's rest if I've done 9 days in a row of climbing outdoors.
Me too. That trip just took it out of me. I'm destroyed. Honestly, I was spending so hard. I didn't have a rest day.
Focus now.
Don't laugh.
Get back on! Yay! Favourite crag?
I really like Alba,
Magic wood for me at the moment.
Favourite UK crag?
North Wales.
I actually haven't done much climbing in the UK.
Oh.
I usually go abroad.
Favourite climb that you've done?
There's a block in Font called Le Mouton, and that was a 6C. And the first time I went climbing outdoors, I watched Sienne go. I went with that lot, and she walked up it. Then I got on it, and that's when I injured my wrist, because I tried it like 25, 30 times. Did my TFCC, didn't climb for a year, and then like 3 years later I went back and I walked up it.
Oh, nice.
And that was like a really important moment for climbing for me, so I'm going to say that one.
Are you going to read that story?
Yeah, I don't know. It was called Salamandra in Thailand, and it's a sports route, which is like very not me these days. But it was also like a kind of thing that I worked towards, and it was like the most anti-style climb, and I just felt great.
Crack snack of choice?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Kokoda and Tenzing there. I love an apple.
An apple?
Braeburn apple.
Mate, that's not even the best apple.
What do you mean?
Braeburn apples are not good apples.
How are they not good apples?
You want
Come on,
like
tell me why.
Pink Lady or you want
Yeah,
Fuji?
Pink Lady.
No, Braeburns.
Braeburn is like
tart,
second
they're
worst
crisp,
after Gala.
They have the right amount of juiciness.
At best.
You don't really want a
Yeah.
super sweet apple, and Braeburn's not giving you.
You want sweet and crunchy.
I eat Braeburn every day.
Don't love apples. Banana.
Bouldering, sport or trad?
I think obviously bouldering, you're not going anywhere and
Yeah.
stuff. But I like the idea of a multi-pitch,
Yeah, trad.
looking over some fjord in Norway.
Yeah.
Maybe one day when I'm old. Or something. I don't know. Yeah. But bouldering, yeah.
Slab, overhang or cave?
Overhang or cave?
Yeah, overhang.
What's your favourite board? You can't say a Muro board.
Well, the
do you
one
mean?
I made this because it's like it's got exactly everything I want.
Kilter board. No, I'm joking. I got a lot of love for some of the boards at Blockfit, I think, because that was what I got into board climbing there.
What is a useless exercise that you see a lot of climbers doing?
Warming up.
Well,
I'm
but like
famous for too much warming up.
I mean, you saw that today. Passive stretching. A lot of people just come and like do a lot of passive stretching, which we now know is not the best way of like getting the body ready. Dynamic stretches are the way.
I have one last question.
Oh God.
How many pull-ups can you do? Come on. Come on.
25, baby! Yeah! This ain't CrossFit, mate. Jesus.
Thank you very much for having me over at Muro. It was really nice to come and climb and have a bit of a chat with you guys. Everybody should come and check out the gym, buy a t-shirt. Do we want to? Yeah.